Music and Talk with Mike Live.
Music and Talk right here on the Mike Live show, live from Las Vegas. And if I'm in Las Vegas, I'm hanging out with somebody who I've worked with in the past for a long time, and I've known this guy for a long time. So we go back. And now, you know, it's so nice when I look up to my right and I see Cashavelli Music and I see Burkeneer Vodka, our sponsors today. You know, not only is this guy a friend, but he became a sponsor of what we're doing. And anything that Mike Live does out here in Las Vegas, it definitely goes through this man right here. Yeah. He goes by Chris Cash with Mike Live right here. What's up,
my man?
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, first off, I want to say congratulations to you, Mike Live, and I'm very proud of you. Man, me and you have gone through the radio trenches.
We have, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We got it out the mud, and now we making moves.
Yeah, man. No, it's a different time now because, you know, at the end of the day, man, like radio, if you really think about it, and I don't know if you agree with me on this, but like terrestrial radio is now leaning an older demographic. And I say that because the young kids back in our day, it was like we get in the car, oh, Mom, can I put on my radio station and listen? Nowadays, the kids aren't really doing that, bro. Right. What are these kids doing? Because you a dad, man. What are these kids doing nowadays, man? What?
First off, don't try to play me like I'm.
Come on, man. You know what it is.
No, these
That's
kids.
That's how we go back.
No, so it's all about the digital space, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the TikToks, the Snapchats, the what's the new one? There's a new one. There's a new one.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, Clubhouse is gonna be big.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, man, it's just this world that we live in. We get to dictate what tools are going to be most beneficial for us. You know what I'm saying? So whatever makes sense to us, use it. You know what I'm saying? Use it. You know, shout out to all the OGs out there, but like at the end of the day, we still got to adapt and change. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I know people are like, well, that's not real music, or that's not the way we used to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
But no, you know what I mean? If
it's growth. It's growth. You got to have growth.
Either you evolve or you die.
That's it.
I'm not trying to die.
I say that all the time, man. You with Mike Live right now. It's Chris Cash, Mike Live, Music and Talk.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, Cashavelli Music. I do want to mention that, man. Cashavelli Music is literally a one-stop shop for music production. Now, you're making beats?
Oh, yeah. I doing production. We do music production. We do video production. We do marketing. We do everything that you need to do to be an artist. The reason why I started Cashavelli Music is because I felt there's so many talented artists out there that just don't have a platform or even like, you know what I'm saying, like I could just speak frank, like a big bro, like, you know what I mean, like
bro.
If I had me when I was, you know what I'm saying, then I'd be so happy, like, because I just wanted to create something to or create a place to where if somebody was interested and wanted to pursue their passion,
their music career too,
you know what I mean, passion, their music career, they had a place where they can ask the questions, where they can see it real time, where they can experience it real time, because at the end of the day, I've been on radio here in Las Vegas for a very, very long time.
Absolutely.
But I never went to school for it. I never went to broadcast school. The main thing is all about experience. Get your foot in the door and learn the game, trial and error. And that's my biggest jewel that I've learned just from radio or just anything in life, is you just got to go out there and just do it. You know
Where can they find Cashavelli Music, man?
Cashavelli.com, Cashavelli Music everywhere. Just, I'm saying that's
and right now, how many cats do you have that are like resident artists that are there on a daily, weekly basis with you?
You know, it always changes. You know what I'm saying? But we always have a handful of solid people all the time. Yeah. But just, you know, when this thing of ours, you know, that we call, you know, rap, hip hop, music, or whatever, you know, a lot of people are attracted to the glitz and the glamour and all this stuff. But when you break it down to them, like, look here, man, you're going to have to work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Some people are not ready for that.
No, they're not.
Some people are not ready for that.
Well, look, man, we're talking to Chris Cash right now. And speaking of your name, Cash, you know, I wanted to ask you a question that is kind of off the wall. I don't think I've ever asked you this, you know, in any interview that you and I have done. What I want to ask you is, because I remember there was a time where this guy, Chris Cash, was not only doing street team out in the streets, you know, out here in Las Vegas at Hot 97.5, but he was an on-air personality, and on top of that, a club promoter, ladies and gentlemen. I want to ask you, Chris Cash, what's the most you've seen somebody come into this town and spent on just a club or a night and just did something for fun?
So, I don't know who this individual is. I think he moves a lot of weapons or some shit.
That means he's doing something major, something big.
But he bought everybody in the club a bottle of Ciroc and a bottle of Patron.
In the entire club. And how many people were in that club?
I don't remember. I was really inebriated at the time. Yeah, but those type of stories is what it is. And one thing about Vegas, when I came to Vegas, the concept of money just really, it really changed for me, because you have people like that who, like, I think he spent $1 million that night or whatever.
$1 million.
Yeah.
To buy people alcohol.
Yes.
Amazing.
We had full bottles of Ciroc on the table. You know, I stashed it and took it. You know what I mean? But people just could throw that money like that. It just messed up my concept of money. I'm like, what the hell am I really doing? Let me go ahead and get the real money. Like, you know what I mean? So
at least you created Cashavelli.
Straight Cashavelli Music, man.
That's amazing, man. I love your story, bro, because you worked for it. That's the thing. Like, I saw you in the trenches when you were working, man. I remember literally walking into a casino one day, and Chris was decked out in a whole suit. I'm like, what you doing here right now, bro? He's like, what you mean? I'm working, Mike. I'm like, oh, he was the one of those dudes that would get you to go to the club with your homies, and you throw him a couple racks, and he would make his money. This man knows money right here. I'm just glad that Cashavelli sponsored this whole thing with us, you know?
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and humble myself one more time.
You see where we going with this? You see where I took it back?
Let me go ahead and humble myself one more time, man. There was a time in my life where I was like, yo, I was doing really, really bad, to where I did not have gas money to go home. Right. And it took me like 10 minutes to ask this man. Like I was like thinking, like, man, I think he'll let me borrow like $20 or something like that.
Yeah, just to ask for gas.
You know what I'm saying? Just to ask for gas. And you was there with me in the trenches. You know what I mean?
Seen it, bro.
And I was like, yo, Mike, can I borrow $20 for gas, bro? Like,
it's crazy, right?
And he for sure gave it to me. Like,
of course,
it wasn't even no question like that, and that showed me a lot of love, because when I moved to Vegas, I didn't know anybody in Vegas. Yeah. So for me to ask you was like, it was hard for me. But you know what I'm saying? At that time, you know, I wasn't doing good. So I appreciate you for always being a friend.
Love, bro.
It's always love. Every time we connect, it's always love. I love the energy you always project. You know what I mean? So it's none but respect for you, man.
Man, it's
Thank
love.
You.
Look, you started off this whole show tonight, man. I wanted to interview you. You know what I'm saying? Because Cashavelli is the new upcoming media company out here in Las Vegas.
Tell them.
And if you're not fucking with these guys are working. If you're not trying to work, don't hit them up.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, if you're not serious about it, don't even try to call Chris, because he will literally put you on ignore, and he can sniff you out real quick if you a fake or and all that. So.
Music and talk.
Keeping everything live. You already know.